Hey guys, I'm Jess McDonald and you are tuned into GS News Top 5, where you can get all the week's news in one place. If you have been living under some kind of solid aggregate of minerals or Dwayne Johnson, you may not have known that GamesCom happened this week, and with it came all the news. Let's see what mattered. Thank God Sony decided to announce their PS4 release date, since they needed something to make up for the fact that they'd become the publisher with the most self-sabotaging conference, since their official stream was evidently run by first-year film students, given the constant wandering camera away from trailers and some awkward soap opera close-ups. Despite the erratic camera work and that one dude in the streaming crew who must have figured what gamers really want to see at home when a brand new trailer is being screened is the crowd enjoying it, November 15 is a date American Sony fans will want to jot down. After losing the race to show the box, Sony won up to Microsoft this time around, though if you're a European watcher, you may want to keep November 29th in mind. We finally got all the info on Microsoft and Sony's launch lineups, though you guys seemed kinda underwhelmed on the whole. Microsoft have 23 titles to Sony's 15, though the PlayStation is set to have more games, bringing the total to 33 by Christmas. With very few exclusives either way, there's not a whole lot to battle it out over, and chances are the games you're really keen on are available across the board. Are there any standouts for you guys though, which set the lineups apart? Let me know down below. We did finally get information on one game that Sony fans had been holding out for, which was a notable absence on the PS4 lineup. A studio representative from Sucker Punch has confirmed to Polygon this week that infamous Second Son will be released in February 2014. Set in Seattle, the game will take place 7 years after Infamous 2 and revolves around new protagonist Delson Rowe. Sony have announced something it feels like we've been waiting for forever, so you better get used to hearing the phrase cheap Vita.
Get some new material!
I already say that? Oh well, let's keep going. Sony's handheld console has been docked down to $199 in America and Europe, so if you've been waiting for the price-heavy, somewhat software-light gaming device to get a little more worthwhile, this could well be what you've been after. Diablo 3 fans who've gotten over the trauma of Era 37 will have a new expansion to look forward to due to the recently announced Reaper of Souls. The expansion features a brand new class from the Paladin Order called the Crusader. The Crusader will have a version of the Fist of the Heavens skill seen in Diablo 2. In addition to this, all classes will feature new skills, passive abilities, and runes. The gothic environment of Westmarch will serve as the game's setting, which will, on the whole, be much darker according to Blizzard. The level cap will be boosted to 70, and the loot philosophy has been optimized to value quality over quantity. So hopefully no more trips back to town every 10 minutes. As always, let me know what you cared about this week, either by leaving me a comment down below, chatting to me on Twitter at JessMcDonald, or by using our GS News hashtag. Catch up on all this week's Gamescom news at GameSpot.com/Gamescom. You can also see a bunch of reviews or original content by heading to GameSpot. Said original content this week includes Homer and Chris giving you all the COD Ghost goss, Cam's fascinating evidence for why you probably shouldn't drink caffeine, a classic horror escapade with Alone in the Dark, the reason E3 gets left in the dust by Gamescom as told by Danny, catching up on GTA shenanigans in Feedbackula, and Sonic covered in blood. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube or check out our GameSpot News Hub for more of this week's news and things. I'll be back next week, but if I don't see you beforehand, and let's face it, I probably won't, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you later.